Greetings, folks, and salutations, y'all. We have come to the end of the line. We're talking about the long and winding road. Stop number 10 of the 1994 Budweiser Jet Sports Tour, the West Coast Performance Nationals. Todd Harris along with Chris Gann, and we are going to crown a new champion in women's class racing. Will it be Christy Carlson? Will it be Tara Lejo, the Terrorizer, the Bombshell? Who knows? It's all going to come down to points. In the sport class, we have already crowned our champion. It's going to be the kid, Chris McCluggage, out of Naples, Florida. But we're still battling for second and third. Points mean cash. Same thing in freestyle. It's Lloyd Berlew winning the national title, but second, third, and fourth, points mean cash. Economics lessons, kids. And you're going to see it all right here on ESPN 2. We're not on strike. I'm not just sitting on any dock, kids. I'm sitting on a dock by the bay, Dallas, Texas. Stop number 10 of the Budweiser Jet Sports Tour, the West Coast Performance Nationals. Todd Harris, along with my Superman stand-in pal, Chris Gann.
I got a question for you guys. Who's your favorite racer? Is it Chris Gann?
Who's that?
And the first matter of business, we got to clear off our dinner table, women's racing.
Women's racing, it's Tara Lejo leading Christy Carlson by 13 points. Fourth place for Tara. That's what Christy's going to need. She's going to need to win some races. She's in trouble.
Trouble indeed. The name we've used more than a salt and pepper shaker, Chris McCluggage. He's won all year. He'll probably win again today.
He's our national champion, clinched at round 9 in Denver. He's looking for some wins today. He wants to beat rival Tim Judge, who's looking real strong. He got some of his old equipment back, and he's riding good.
All right, the man they call Lloyd from Florida is the 1994 freestyle champion. He's looked good all year long.
They call him Showtime. He's been on the tour for a long time. He finally got by rival Jeff Kantz. He won the national title. Again, he clinched in Denver as well. And he's looking for another win to make it 7 out of 10.
All right, it's Jet Sports Racing from the Lone Star State on ESPN 2. Batteries not included. This IJSBA sanctioned event is brought to you by Budweiser, proud to be your bud, and by West Coast Performance Products, better by design. Welcome back to Dallas, Texas. Stop number 10 of the Budweiser Jet Sports Tour, the West Coast Performance Nationals. Todd Harris along with Christy Carlson. It's Christy Vision. And Christy, right now, I'm having a deja vu. Last year, you're in a deadlock with Tara Lejo coming in last stop. We're doing it again. Do you like this stuff?
This year we have a little tougher odds. It's a 13-point deficit. She'd have to do 8th or worse.
I'm gonna win today.
But it's not over till it's over.
Was right there, so I couldn't cut over too soon. But as soon as I had the chance, I whole shotted, and it was just history.
I got off the line really good, and I was full throttle. But she had a real clean pole shot, and it helps a lot, you know, to have a good fun race. And Michelle did real well off the start as well. We battled for a while. That was pretty fun.
Now, you had to fight off all kinds of riders. After you got that second place start, everyone was climbing all over you.
Yeah, that start didn't come easy either. I was battling Christy for that second place position, and I fortunately pulled it off.
At least into the second lap split where Michelle turned to the left and Christy to the right. Both powered their way through the split, hoping to be ahead at the end. Here, at least for Christy, the race was starting to look better.
Michelle wasn't about to let anyone else pass, keeping South African Lisa Wasik ranked 3rd overall behind her the whole way.
Pretty lousy start, but I caught back up to Michelle, and a couple times I came really close to passing her. Just not enough oomph, I guess, to get by her. I tried the whole race. She rode a good race too.
spite of Tara's excellent start and pending win of race 1, a win that would strip Christy of her 5-time national title, Christy continued to ride her hardest, not letting up even once.
You charged the whole time. It wasn't like you let off the throttle. As you said, Tara had a great jump on you. You worked hard the whole way.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in just finishing it to the very, very end, you know, and I would be really unsatisfied with myself if I didn't do that. So just push until it's all over.
Winning many a race this year, none came as sweet as this one in Dallas, Texas, clinching Tara's 1994 Pro Women's National Championship title. I got the terrorizer, Tara Alejo. You can now call her the national champion.
You know, I went into this race with no pressure. I knew I had the title, so I just walked it and kind of played around with a couple competitors, and here I am.
Oh gosh, splashing a little water in their face?
You know, tried.
Lisa Wasik. Lisa, what a race in there. Talk about that start. Passing Michelle Baines and all that.
Well, the start was really good. The first one I messed up, so there was no way I was going to mess up that one. I went out, practiced, kept my leg down, kept the ski flat, just hung on the outside, because I know once you're out on the course, it's 10 times harder to pass. So start's critical.
Water everywhere, people everywhere. You did some good passing. You got by Michelle Baines using the split track. Talk about that pass.
Well, it's really easy to end up upside down when you're going to the first turn like that because the troughs and stuff are so squirrely. And so after I came out of that, I was behind Michelle, right? And took the split and was able to come out ahead.
I got Michelle Baines out of Chino, California. Michelle, the new movie just came out called I Love Trouble, and I'm not sure, but was it starring you?
It could have been. It's just tough competition out there. And I had a really good jump that race. I couldn't have asked for a better start, but unfortunately I was third over on the line and Tara just had the inside position on me.
Lisa and I battled the whole time, and I was trying to put some moves on her a little bit towards the end of the race there, and a lapper got in my way and screwed up the momentum.
Big track out there, 10 laps. Were you tired?
I actually did get a little tired. I had cramp in my right leg. But you know how it goes at the end of the season, you kind of slack off a bit, especially once you've secured a position, you're not that motivated to go. But with the World Finals coming up, you can be rest assured that I'm going to be fit and ready for that.
Tara Alejo does it again with 2 close course wins, gives her the overall for the day. Christy, the blonde bombshell Carlson, will take second. Lisa Wasik third. Michelle Baines and Sheila Garcia round out the top 5.
Now, you took the mantle away from Christy Carlson. We all know defending national champion for the last 5 years.
We respect each other as athletes, and we're both trying our hardest to do our best for our sponsors, and my hat's off to her. She did a real good job this year.
Now the target's on your back. How are you going to handle it?
Well, I kind of look forward to it, you know, because it's such a challenge. It's so much fun out here, and now that I have a white background for the national title, it's just that much more. It just makes me so happy. I'm so stoked. Yes.
A change into the guard in the pro women's class shows Tara Alejo, our new national champion. Carlson, Wasik, Baines, and Martinez round out the top 5.
All right, well, let me present you with your Bud Cup. This has got to be the sweetest one of all because you always remember 1994 Stop 10, Dallas, Texas. She clinches the national title. It's Tara the Terrorizer Alejo. Congrats.
Thanks.
When we come back, we'll have freestyle on ESPN2, void where prohibited.
Welcome back to the West Coast Nationals, round 10 of the Budweiser Jet Sports National Tour. What the heck are you doing, Kirk? Your hair's all messed up. You're getting ready for freestyle. Talk about it.
Just trying to get pumped up, dude. Go out there and do some hard stuff. Maybe crash, maybe not. Just, you know, jamming. Let's do it. Let's try to place to stay.
Okay, you're a crowd favorite. They like the hair. They like the log jump. They like all these weird tricks you do. You missed a couple rounds on tour. They said you were MIA, but you're back. Talk about the competition.
Competition is rough. There's hardcore stuff going on here. Really hardcore barrel aerials. People are crashing. People are going for pain.
Pain, Kirk?
Pain. It's the name of the game is pain. You know, if you don't get hurt, you ain't trying hard enough.
You heard it from the man, Kirk Brito, the pain guy. Let's call you the pain guy from now on. Freestyle on ESPN to the Deuce. Stay tuned for some action.
I got Mr. McKercher from the Sea-Doo craft, buddy. You had a great routine going the big air, and then you pulled that Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria no hand thing, and then what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I had bad luck today. My throttle came out of my trigger. I mean, I might as well have been blindfolded. I don't know. I hit the tail stab really good, and then I was really stoked. I was ready to go on and have a killer routine, but luck just didn't play my way today.
I'm with Tom Nuttall Jr., big guy, clean routine out there today.
All right, thanks a lot, Todd. Felt good out there. My back's been hurting me a little bit, but I let it go behind me, and I just went clean.
Long tour this year, 10 stops. How do you think you fared?
I finished 6th overall. I knew I just had to come in here, do pretty decent, and I just want to thank the IGSBA.
Quick question, do you see any snakes out there?
No snakes, but I seen a crayfish earlier. I was reaching under my pump, and he had it on my finger.
The pain guy, Kirk Brito, his hair is cool. Talk about the relationship you had with that buoy out there, the finish line buoy.
It was kind of like an entanglement, you know. It's like leg was wrapped around it, but I powered through it. Like I said, you know, if it don't hurt, you know, you got to do it.
It was a beautiful thing out there, Kirk. Now talk to the people here at ESPN2 about that weird routine you had. Everybody loved it. One of your best of the year.
Yeah, it was probably one of my best of the year, and I was just stoked. I was out there, I was railing, did what I did when I was practicing, and most of it turned out perfect.
Big sub.
Hard subs, that's where it's at.
Talk about your routine out there. It looked like you started real strong.
Yeah, I think I've got a good routine, good move, flat water, very deep, good air, but I've lost a few times with my ski.
Ski almost sunk on you out there. You had a good routine. Last couple seconds, had a little problem getting the thing running. That seems to have been your problem all year long. The last couple seconds, you get too much water in the boat.
Yeah, I think I pass a little bit too much time under the water. I have to stay over.
I like the routine a lot. The crowd liked a lot of power moves. That's what I like about your routines. You use a lot of muscle in your routine.
Yeah, that seems to be the little finesse stuff. You know, I don't care that much for it. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion. I like to get out there and throw the thing around and, you know, see what I can make it do.
Break handle pulls, knock hoods off.
Yeah, occasionally, and sometimes hurt myself. But, yeah, that's part of it. That's the way I look at it. And everybody's got their own style, and that's just mine.
It's Larry, don't fear the Reaper, Rippenkruger. Had to do a ski off, buddy. Now let's talk about that routine. You went under the ski this time as well. You got to protect that face. You're a movie star.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been getting a lot of practice doing submarines over there, doing a lot of that, and feeling real confident. I can go under just about anything, it seems like.
It's showtime. Lloyd Berlew one more time. Round 10, Dallas, Texas. Lloyd, look what I got here.
I can't believe it.
Is this mine?
You can have that one. I got 6
Hear that?
more.
All right. Well, I'll tell everybody at home I won this one, but no, actually, this is yours. I can't do that. We're friends. Another great routine.
7 wins out of 10. I came in here, no pressure. I clinched it last week. I said to myself, I'm just going to have fun, and I can't believe it. I cannot believe I won another round, man. 7 out of 10, I mean, that's a dream. I wanted to win 5. I thought it would take 5 to win the tour, and I fulfilled my goals and some.
Great routine out there. The crowd loves you. The crowd loves you. Everybody loves you out there. You get a big eagle tonight, baby.
I get a big eagle with a #1 on it. Thanks, ESPN 2, and thank you, Chris.
And this is our pro national freestyle champion showtime, Lloyd Berlew on ESPN. Overall results for the day go like this. Lloyd Berlew first, Rippenkroger, Roy, Brito, and Kent rounding out the top 5. Our national champion showtime, Lloyd Berlew, takes his first. Rick Roy second, Kent third, Rippenkroger fourth, and terrible Tim McKercher fifth.
When we come back, more Jet Sports Racing from Dallas, Texas.
Welcome back to Lake Park West, round 10 of the Budweiser Jet Sports National Tours. I'm hanging out here with the Flash, David Gordon. David's been in this business for 35 years. Dave, how old are you?
29.
29. Okay, we'll get back to that later. Dave, you're racing pro sport. You say you love it.
That's correct. This is by far, Chris, the funnest, most enjoyable year I've ever had. These blasters are really rad to ride and having a lot of fun at it. At my first year, I'm going through a little bit of a transitional period, but I've been real consistent, and so far I'm sitting in that 3rd overall point-wise.
We got to be happy with that. Now, you're one of the harder working guys on the tour. What do you do during the week?
I work for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, and then during the weekends I come out here and race.
Well, I got a favor to ask you. We're good friends. We go way back. We used to race against one another. I got a warrant out for me in Nevada. I was wondering if you could maybe help me out with it later on.
No, but I can arrest you, Chris.
Okay, well, I guess this is time to start pro sport racing here on the Deuce, ESPN 2. You're talking to Tim Judge, the man, the mission. He missed a race on tour. He's still going to finish 2nd overall. Tim, it looked like you didn't gate real well, but you had a lot of horsepower.
Yeah, my Riva Yamaha Wave Blaster is just, it's got a horsepower that's unbelievable, and if the rider just gets on there and holds it wide open, we can go places.
Are you riding your own ski this weekend?
Last weekend and this weekend, I'm back on one of my skis. It's almost 90% mine.
Chris McCluggage, you aren't riding like a guy who's already clinched the national title. What is it out there? Is it just the sight of Tim Judge in front of you that drives you?
Yeah, he's got the one on the boat, and that's my one for this year, buddy, for this coming year. Yeah, the races, I may have won it last weekend, but we still got to come and race here, and I don't like to get second. Nobody does.
Talk about the pursuit you put on him. It took a couple laps to get the job done, but it was that split course. Did you know eventually you'd catch up with him?
Yeah, Glenn Bothwell here this weekend designed a pretty good course, as usual. And my ProTech Wave Blaster just had the power to hook up and get through the waves, and with me piloting it, it showed who can win.
I try to play the laps to see what's working best for me, and it seemed like when I was going through the split section, the outside started working faster, but then it kind of depended on how the chop was, and actually when it came right down to it, I think the inside for my style would have been better to stay with, but I made that decision to go outside. It cost me, and I don't feel bad because that guy was riding fast.
Here comes a little Portuguese foict. Oi, como vai, tudo bem? Before we go any farther, pronounce your name properly for the folks at home.
Hi, Dad.
Whatever. Anyways, talk about your race, Andre Burrito de Souza. Great race for you. Incredible pole.
Yeah, for me, good racing. I make a very good start, side by side with Team Jude and Chris. And the last turn, Team in the front, Chris in second, I'm in third. I'm following anytime Chris. But it's okay, finishing third, good points for me, good day, I'm happy.
Pretty successful year on that Wave Blaster. You got to feel pretty good about your results.
Yes, it is, Mr. Harris.
Mr. McCluggage takes home yet another Bud Cup for winning Pro Sport race #1. It's Chris McCluggage on the Deuce, the national champion in sport class. Congrats.
The Deuce, the judge.
You said earlier in the year the whole shot is almost everything. You kind of proved it in this last race.
You get out there in the lead, you know, you get to work and pick your own lines, and it's not so much when you're behind, you're in white water, you're working twice as hard, and I ain't as young as these other guys, man. If I can get the whole shot on lead, I'll take that any day over trying to catch up.
I got Brian Piketty. Brian, incredible race. Pro Sport race number 2. You got a lot of good competition out there. TJ was looking good, McCluggage, but you were right there.
Yeah, I was right there. We had a position. We were 12th on the line, and we came way across. It was hard to get TJ down there on the number pole position. We came alongside him, and we stayed with him the whole race. And our Triton motor from Boulder, Colorado was flying. My Lauderdale Lakes Yamaha. I have to give thanks to Ross at Factory Pipe. He helped me out a lot this year with my pipes. And just things were just going good, you know. I got my tie wrap here, you know, my tie wrap sponsor, you know. It kept us together all year. So we did pretty good.
Now, you're not the youngest of spring chickens out there, not old by any means either, but flying a big jumbo for Northwest and then you come out here and fly this little craft, what's the difference?
This is faster. No. It's pretty good. You know, I like the speed. I came up from the motocross background, and flying the jets, you know, motors are motors. I just get I get 37,000 pounds of thrust behind me with 2 of them. So we're a little faster on my 757, but this will give it a quick down the runway.
Winning Pro Sport number 2, it is TJ Tim Judge from the Fighting State of Florida. TJ, great race, man, from the start.
Thanks. You know, my Riva Yamaha body glove supported Yamaha is just kicking butt and running like tops.
So you got to feel pretty good going to Havasu.
I feel good. You know, we got a lot of work to do. I still like to have my own boats, and I'm going to have them for Havasu. And then if I don't do it, it's just me being lame.
Lame? I don't think so. A great day for Tim Judge, but McCluggage wraps up the national title, followed by Judge, Gordon, and the DeSalza brothers. Congratulations to all our new national champions. Back in a moment.
This IJSBA sanctioned event has been brought to you by Budweiser, proud to be your bud, and by West Coast Performance Products, better by design. Welcome back to ESPN2's coverage of the Budweiser Jet Sports Tour, the West Coast Performance Nationals. We hope you've enjoyed all the action on the deuce. For Chris Gann, I'm Todd Harris. We'll see you next time.
Accommodations provided by Doubletree Hotel, Lake Park West, Dallas.
Okay, when we get back.
When we come back.
Okay, when we come back,
More jet sports racing from Dallas, Texas. Ready? 1,
I'll
2.
say from Dallas, Texas. I'll start laughing.
Okay, I'll say when we come back, more jet sports racing, and you say from Dallas,
Texas.